We went to the moon, and now what? What I need you to do...
Christopher Moore is an archaeologist. He spends most of his days digging.
It's coming up as granules.
In what he calls one of man's only untapped frontiers.
See those wormholes as you go down there? We're digging down into the past through these different layers to try to figure out who these folks were.
This dig, part of a bicentennial legacy project with the University of Indianapolis at Baum's Landing in Carroll County.
That notion of discovery and of settlement and of a pioneering spirit is a real, it's a real strong part of the American psyche.
The Baums were one of the first and most influential families in Carroll County. Today's dig in the area they called home.
Until Delphi was formally established, that center of Carroll County life took place here. The first courts, for instance, were established at the Baum residence in this location.
For students, it's a meaningful way to spend the summer.
I like history, but this is a chance to change or make history. It's really cool.
You got a line level right there.
For the pro,
centimeters above the ground surface.
It's a dig that becomes more gratifying with each find.
Most of our history is actually unrecorded because most of our daily lives, most of the people who came and went, there's nothing written about them at all, about who they were, how they lived.
But here, bundles of buried treasures.
A couple fragments of a harmonica over there, for instance, which tells us a little bit about, how the Baum family spent their evenings, singing and, hanging out and having family time and those sorts of things.
Even at a site that's been relatively undisturbed for 200 years,
here you go.
The most important discovery is that the human condition
it's clear lead with manganese.
Has remained largely the same.
And what we find out, inevitably, is that a lot of the concerns, a lot of the questions, a lot of the issues that they were facing wind up being things that are very familiar to us. Where we're going to get our next meal is a question that people have had throughout all of time. A variety of other small objects. And for this legacy project, we're trying to draw on that broader legacy of the pioneering spirit in the American psyche and what it meant for, for our ancestors to be these pioneering families settling Indiana when it became a state in 1860.